Hey, my name is Kim. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing 5 weeknight meal ideas for you. Just really simple, easy dinners. Yeah, so if that interests you, please keep watching. So I am making a HelloFresh copycat meal. It's this chicken, pesto, zucchini, couscous dish. So I have made my pesto and I just followed the Epicure recipe for it. Got my zucchini all ribboned up and I just used a peeler for that. I'm searing my chicken. So the HelloFresh recipe says to sear it and then put it in the oven. I'm just gonna sear it. So it says to add some lemon juice to the pesto to make a dressing. There's feta, and then I'll cook the couscous. So once the couscous is cooked, I combine the zucchini with that, add my pesto lemon dressing, and then I assemble bowls with sliced chicken, the zucchini couscous stuff, and a sprinkling of feta. I've got this a couple times from HelloFresh, and it's so good. And I've made it a couple times, super cheap, super easy. All right, so there's my chicken, and I put most of the pesto stuff on the zucchini ribbons. Just waiting on my couscous to finish, but I poured the last little bit over the chicken breasts, and I'm just gonna slice those up. This is just 2 chicken breasts. I like to slice them lengthwise, because then they cook easier, or they cook more quickly and more evenly, and then it just goes a little further. All right, there's the finished couscous. All right, there's my finished plate. So easy, so yummy, and so fast. For my two little guys, I just warmed up some leftover meatballs and they're having the couscous. They're not big on chicken, so this is what I did for them instead. And these meatballs were left over from our dinner last night, which was meatballs, yam fries, and something else, but I can't remember what. Oh, Caesar salad. So anyways, so that is dinner for tonight, and there's lots left over. That would have been enough for my husband to have for dinner for sure. My stepson's not here, but he probably would have just eaten couscous, maybe with some vegetables. And yeah, this will be enough for lunch for me tomorrow for sure. Okay, so this isn't a dinner, but I thought I would show it because I missed showing Monday's dinner. We're just making this pizza for lunch. Oh, stop. Being home during the day, we've got time to do stuff like this. Oh, so in here I've just got flour, baking powder, and salt, and I'm mixing those. And then I'm gonna add in, water and oil, and then just make our pizza as normal, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. All right, so there's the finished pizza, and I'm just gonna cut up some fruit and that'll be lunch. This is a nice recipe when you wanna do pizza for lunch, but you don't wanna have to wait for your crust to rise and stuff, so yeah, definitely recommend that one. All right, so tonight's dinner is pretty simple. I'm gonna peel and cook the shrimp, cook this pasta, and then I have this sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to thin it out and make it go a little further, and I'm gonna be putting this into thermoses for us to take with us to our MMA class. So there's the sauce and the shrimp, and I just added like maybe half a cup of milk, maybe a little more, maybe a cup, and some Parmesan and a little bit of pasta water. Seems perfect. My noodles are almost done. Don't mind my huge Dutch oven, this lives on the stove. And I'm just gonna add that to it as soon as it's done. All right, so tonight I'm making a roast, but I forgot to thaw it. So I pulled it out a couple hours ago, but it's still very much frozen, just slightly thawed on the outside. That's fine. So instead of roasting it, I'm gonna do it in my Instant Pot. I'm going to sear all sides and season it, and then I'm going to put it in for 90 minutes and do a natural release. So that should take about 2 hours. So I'm starting it now just to make sure I have lots of time to get that done. So I'm gonna go ahead and sear it. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Forgot to say, so I'm going to season it. I'm not sure what with though. I don't know, salt and pepper for sure, maybe my chipotle mango rub. We'll see. Definitely garlic powder. But anyways, I'm going to sear that after I season it. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of water, like a cup or something, while I cook it. I don't know if I'm going to do chicken broth. Some recipes say beef broth, but I don't. Oh wait, I do have beef broth. I'll do beef broth. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook it for the 90 minutes. Natural release, which will take at least 20 minutes. And then, yeah, should be done in about 2 hours. All right, so I have some red potatoes chopped up with oil and some of my ranch seasoning. I'm just gonna shred this, and I've got some veggies. Ooh, that is shredding so nice. All right, so there's the roast. I shredded it all up. Almost all of it fell apart. There's like a little chunk that I just threw back in there to tenderize. I added flour and a few more seasonings to thicken up the drippings. And yeah, I know a lot of people like to do like a sliced roast, but we definitely prefer shredded. Yeah, it's just light bulb. All right, for the last dinner this week, we're making burgers. I have some fries here already done. Some of the kids don't like fries. They will have chips. I've got a few toppings ready. Cheese is already out there. 2 kinds of homemade pickles, buns, vinegar for the fries, ketchup and mustard, and some homemade mac sauce, which is just relish, mayo, ketchup, and some epicure seasoning. And I'll show you the burger patties when they come in.